So thank you so much. Call me Juliet. I'm going to take us through the Rotary Grace for what we have received and what we are about to receive. May it be truly thankful and ever mindful of the needs of the less privileged. Amen. Yes, next.
The loyal toast will be said by Jessica. Good evening to everyone and good morning. To His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda.
To His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda. Yeah, thank you so much. Next is the poem test that will be read by Martha Juma. Of the things we think, say or do, first, is it the truth? Second, is it fair to all concerned? Third, will it build goodwill and better friendship? Fourth, will it be beneficial to all concerned? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, all the Rotarians. I'm going to take you through object of Rotary. The object of Rotary is to encourage and foster the ideal of service as a basis of worth enterprise, and in particular to encourage and foster first, the development of acquaintance as an opportunity for service. Second, high ethical standards in business and professions. The recognition of the worthiness of all useful occupation and the dignifying of each Rotarian's occupation as an opportunity to serve society. Third, the application of the ideal of service in each Rotarian's personal business and community life. Fourth, the advancement of international understanding, goodwill, and peace through a world fellowship of business and professional persons united in the ideal of service. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. I think this is the order of the fellowship. We can move on. An update from Rotarians Online. They are welcome. We're ready to hear from them. Thank you so much.
Okay, I have an update, if I may. So we've heard for a long time that a lot of the borrowers would like to have larger loans than what the TCP Global Loan Pool provides. And we appreciate that the graduated sites, even though they're not getting more money, they continue to send us reports because that helps us to make an appeal to donors for more funds. But what we're working on is an idea that worked very well back in the 1990s, whereby people would put deposits in a bank and they would serve as a guarantee for loans in places like Yumbe. And so what this would look like, we're just working on this, but I want you to know that we are trying to answer your request for finding a way to have larger loans. So what this would look like is that donors would deposit money in a bank as a guarantee, and then Centenary Bank would give a loan to SADC so that SADC could give out smaller loans. And that would mean that you would be paying more interest, not nearly as much as you would for a direct bank loan, but the borrowers wouldn't have any risk, and neither would SADC because there would be that guarantee money in the bank to guarantee the loans. The whole time this program worked in the 1990s, there were millions of dollars of loans given out, and they never had to call on the guarantees even once because the borrowers always repaid their loans. So this is something that would be offered to the graduated sites who have people who want larger loans. Do you have any idea what size loans people would want and how many people might want them? That's probably an answer you don't have, but it's
Thank you very much. Yes, I'm saying thanks for what we have heard from you. This is great.
We're working on it. But to give me an idea, what size loans are your most successful borrowers looking for? And this is something you can get back to me with, what size loans they want and approximately how many people there are in those graduated sites who would want loans. This will probably take us up to 6 months to get this going, but it's time to start gathering information.
Isitaban jira fi Nigeria. Kini group da leki loan size ngopia. Aya ba group da malia reki makalafesia.
Okay. I think on average, 5 million is okay. And per group, I think we have 30 members and some even more than that. Yeah.
So you think most of those members would want larger loans?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, majority are doing at least businesses that at least need some good money, and
Yeah.
5 million would be better for them.
Okay, just want to let you know that the money's not on the way, but we do hear you, and we're trying to find a solution. Okay?
Yeah, right.
Yare, kini standard ayo te inga girkonda iyo group members ni zida inga girkonda standard alerin dazura te admi standard anga tsini niko.
Okay, is this okay? The alarm.
Good. And if I may, Martha Zuma, I will give a quick report for the watch work we're doing with you. Do you hear me okay?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's okay.
Okay. So Gloria has polished the work on the global grant. So it is almost ready to submit. I
Good.
finally have 3 members from my club who will be on the global grant committee, and we're meeting this afternoon, my time. So unfortunately, I can't imagine any of you will be awake at 1 a.m. But we will have a meeting, and hopefully right after the meeting, I will be able to submit, or we will be able to submit the global grant. They may require me to do one more presentation to my club. But the global grant is essentially ready to submit, and we have donations from the club in New Zealand, the district in New Zealand, from there will be enough money in Rotary Yumbe and Rotary Arua's account to get the district funding from Uganda. And David has obtained some club and district funding from Florida, and Melissa has obtained more from Kansas. So hopefully we are moving ahead with the global grant, and we'll be able to submit it to Rotary International shortly. What else? When Lenny Christine tells me that you have collected data for the malaria, I will analyze the data for the malaria and send it back to you so that you can include it in your final report to MPI. And I also I will land at Entebbe about midnight on January 17th And I do not know for sure how I will get to Yumbe, but I will be carrying 200 water filters with me. And
Wow. Great, great,
then,
great.
then also some used computers and cell phones, smartphones. That's all. Thank you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes. Yeah. Thank you very much for sharing this. For the Global Fund, we really pray for its success, that we really succeed in it. That's so that our women are supported, they're self-reliant, they're independent, and so on. Thank you so much. And the support you've started giving us is really helping us so much. Our people are now okay. The rate of malaria is really reduced in these homes. Thank you so much.
It is an honor to work with you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That is, yeah. We still have time. I think if the things, other things we can still share.
President. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
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 Hello, I can't say good evening.
Hello, AG Lillian.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I'm happy to hear everybody fine and healthy as we start the new year. Mine just some remarks regarding the global grant, and then also the process of qualification. We all know that Rotary Club of Arua has already qualified. So we have Yumbe that has not yet qualified. So I was trying to discuss with qualification chair regarding Yumbe, and he shared the requirements that Yumbe has to avail. It was chartered. It was chartered, so we don't need the time it was chartered. We don't need the audit report right now, but still we need to work on the audit report because it will be a requirement in the next Rotary year for you to qualify. So I have shared the requirements on the WhatsApp group. President, we need the certificate of incorporation as a company limited by guarantee. I saw that certificate with you the time when we visited. So I'm going to share an email where you will have to send that certificate. And then we have the evidence of payment of RI dues as per the invoices. You paid already the RI invoices. Those ones you can just scan and then send to that email as well. Then the district dues also, as per invoices, we already cleared. So you also send that. And then we have the financial management guidelines. I'm going to send you the template and guide you on how to fill it. Then we have the MOU between the president and the president-elect. So that means President Lenny and a president-elect. I don't know who is your president-elect, the president after Rotary Lenny, Christine. So the two will sign the MOU and then attendance of a grants training seminar. Yeah, that one, they have a record the other side. So your requirements are very simple, and all this we can avail within this shortest time possible. So President, I'm going to work with the president to ensure that all these documents are submitted, or if not, you will have to scan, send me, then I'll and forward them to the qualification chair. Yeah. This is one thing I wanted to inform you about. So we don't need to stress so much because we have this global grant in the corner and Yumbe needs to qualify as soon as possible. So some of these highlights are now clear, and I think they won't give us hard time, and we already have most of them. Second is about the global grant. Accounts opening. We are working tirelessly. We all have just before the year ended, 2023 ended. We had updating of companies through URSB and the Rotary Club of Arua. We're in the process. And yesterday we are able to finalize on our final documents. I know once we are done with the URSP documents, and once they approve them, then we shall be able to open the global grant account, and it will be ready. So one of the requirements for opening the account was to ensure that we have updated all our data with URSB. And then also after the update, we can be able to pass resolutions as directors of the club in order to open the project account. So we're in the final stages. Yesterday, we were able to sign all these documents. And I know by end of this week, the resolutions will be signed. And once it's signed, then we are able to open the accounts. And for us, we are still in our festive season break. We normally have the 2 last weeks of December and then the first week of January. So we normally get back to Rotary business in the second week of January. So we are still for a festive break, and we will resume our fellowship next Wednesday. So we'll be able to discuss all the other information and working hand in hand to ensure that this global grant goes through. And then we have some books which were sent through Gloria. I put them on the bus, Nelstar bus. Maybe President Christine, I addressed them in the names of President Christine. That was on Saturday. Please let me hope she can be able to go to Nelstar and pick those textbooks. Not textbooks, the books for which was sent through Rotarian Gloria. Otherwise, thank you so much. And yeah, let's push on the qualification. That is one thing I want to do. And welcome to the second half of the Rotary year as we try to complete this Rotary year and still have 5 more months to go. And also I want to inform the 2 members who are going for the district conference. Your name already surfaced on the list, Rotary Club of Yumbe. I need to congratulate you and be ready to come and be part of the DISCON celebrations. That is in April. Otherwise, I'm grateful to hear from Yumbe again. And yeah, we'll do another visit in this second half. I'll communicate on the date, and yeah, we see the progress of how we have excelled, and also look at the challenges that we have in our clubs and see way forward of how to improve. Otherwise, thank you so much, President.
Thank you so much, ADG. Lillian.
Yeah, thank you so much. I know you don't want to leave your sister club that is Yumbe. You want us to be in the same level with you. Special to qualify for this global grant. That is so good. My secretary, we have a secretary that has volunteered. All the information has been put down. Though President is not around today, we are going to update as soon as possible. So make these follow-ups and make sure that all these details are fulfilled and you also equally be updated. Thank you so much. Wow.
I don't know, do David or Lillian want, or Melissa, Lillian already. Would David or Melissa like to say anything?
This is David. No update from me at this time, but it's nice to see you all.
Great, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Just to wish everyone a very happy 2022. Oh no, wow. 2024. I'm not going backwards.
2024.
We're still waiting for our Rotary district to come through with the global grant as well. So there may be one more thing from Kansas.
Yes.
Well,
Thank
since somebody
you.
wished us a happy 2022, I thought I would wish you all a happy 2021.
Yeah, yes, I'm happy. I'm happy to see all of you online. I want to add on to what Assistant District Governor Lillian said. The book she's talked about is the book that is authored by Helen, and she gave copies to me to deliver to some of the Rotarians in Yumbe. So as she said, she has put it on the Nile Star. So any of the Rotarians, especially Innocent, can actually go and pick it up, because Innocent is one of those who is receiving the book. So if President Christine is not available, because I've been trying to call her and her phone doesn't go through. So Innocent, you can actually go to Nile Star Bus and pick it up.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's good.
Then I did write a message of condolence to Honorable Akako upon the loss of her husband. It's really a shock for everyone, especially
It's true.
those are two great businessmen lost in a short while. The owner of Nile Star Bus, who is a friend of Honorable Avako's husband. So the two friends just passed on one after the other. It's a big blow for the whole of West Nile, because they were prominent businessmen in the region. So I hope that with time, I hope the Rotarians can find time and condole with Honorable Avako. I know she's still receiving many guests. I understand they are holding a funeral, a memorial service in Arua, I think tomorrow, and they are going to hold another memorial service in Kampala because they have many friends. But I hope through this, Rotarians can find time to go and condole with her.
Okay, fine.
And then I came with that special machine which detects water and rocks in the soil. It's still with me in Kampala, and I'll hand it over to Chris so that because it needs the manual must be read and understood, and it must be handled by professionals. That is why I have not handed it over to you in Yumbe. So,
We are grateful to receive a book
will
being
be the one.
authored by Helen. Yes, we are grateful to receive a book
Yes.
authored by Helen. That is great. We shall read and understand.
Yes.
We're also thanking so much for joining us in condoling with the Avako Melissa. Thank you so much. You have started condoling with her, and so many other incidences are still happening. As of yesterday, we also lost a very big person. That is a pilot where the aeroplane crashed in Toronto, I think there, that side. That is also a great person in Yumbe. That has been bad to us. The new year has restarted in a bad way for us. I think that is God's plan that we cannot really control. We leave everything in his hands. Thank you so much. Sorry? Detecting machine? Of water. Hey, okay. He give you? No, I also say thank you for that because she's already having it. Hey, where? Yeah. I think a member is raising a very good point here that you talked about. Is it a detecting machine for water? It is good that and for water and rock, testing the quality of these things. Yeah, that is so good. And we are hoping that Chris is coming with it. We pray for its safety. Both of them. Okay. Another.
Yes, I just need to chip in a bit to supplement. Indeed, it has been very unfortunate that we lost just some few weeks great persons like Avako's husband, plus other also very important, like as Gloria, you have said about the Nile Star bus owner also we lost, and then another recent who got crash is our great pilot here in Yumbe, but unfortunately we lost him. So these are all what God has planned, and we just pray for them. And then about the detecting machine, I think that has been a major challenge in drilling Muzuzu well, particularly in TG project. That area, of course, many of those areas are rocky. So it was really very hard for the Rotarians to trace at least a place where they can dig the well safely. So I think that machine can really help the teams of Muzuzu and to drill the wells in those selected villages. And if I'm quite sure if Christine was to be here in this meeting, she had our previous meeting we had before Christmas, and she had suggested that they need to actually it was supposed to be this week that they need some teams from Zozuel to go and start drill one borehole from Ramada. Since some members came here and accepted that they really need that well, so they had accepted so that we would go and try one well. So if it works very well, I'm sure very many of them will also say that, also I need this side, also this side. So, but unfortunately today is not there. Maybe from here, the representative here today who has stood on her place will be able to update her. I'm quite sure by maybe next week or maybe by weekends, some teams will be sent to Ramada to start drilling the Muzuzu well. So that is the update which I feel I should share with you. Thank you so much.
That has been great from Innocent. I think this will be done. We are always result oriented. We shall make that one happen. Any other question? Or any supplement from the house and online Rotarians?
I have information. I'm going to receive, Rotary Club of Arua is going to receive 11 guests, 11 Rotarians from Canada. Those are my friends, but wow, they're coming. They want to come to Bidi Bidi refugee settlement. So I wanted to find out. So if they're coming to Bidi Bidi, that means they're also coming to Yumbe.
Yeah. Wow.
So I wanted to find out.
We are very ready to host them.
Okay.
So I wanted to find out from you. I wanted to find out if you know any of the close by refugee camps in Bidi Bidi, maybe zone 4 or zone 5. Which one is the closest to Yumbe? Because coming from Arua to Yumbe is already a long distance with the bad roads. So I wanted to, one of the reasons why I was calling Rukia or Innocent to find out which location in Bidi Bidi do you think we could visit? Because they're coming, they just want to see the refugee status, to meet with the refugee community and maybe talk to some of the representatives.
Okay, I think zone 4 is at least the nearest.
at this meeting, but that's one of the reasons why Innocent, Rukia, and Christine. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Royce. This is, I think, a very good opportunity of sharing information with the Rotarians from Canada. Indeed, when you look at BDBD, right now we are operating, TCP Global is operating in Zone 1. In fact, Zone 1 is the nearest actually to Yumbe town than Zone 4 and 5. But anyway, if it has been decided that either they can go to Zone 5 or Zone 4, that means the nearest is Zone 4. Yeah, Zone 4. But if they had not decided just which zone they should go, maybe the nearest would be Zone 1, whereby some other even Rotarians who have ever visited even us together in Zone 1 would really, you see, would really move with them to everywhere, all parts of the households, maybe some other areas or clusters and so on. So let me know exactly whether they had already decided which zone they are going to. Thank you.
No, we haven't decided. We haven't decided. But listening to you, I think we shall go to Zone 1 because
yeah.
because already SEDUC, TCB, and the Rotarians, you're already doing some work there. So that is what we're going to see. We can go. I'm the one to decide where we can go.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah.
We have
Gloria,
the Rotary
maybe
Club of Arua. Arua Rotarians are going to meet this evening, but I think I will go with you. We can go to an area where already the Rotarians are doing some work, and also to see activities which are being done.
Yeah, that will be.
I will go with Zone 1.
Yeah, Zone 1. Thank you so much. Wow.
So those Rotarians, they are most of them are doctors. They are friends of friends. They are friends of my Rotary friends.
Yes.
So I have been friends with them since 2004, and the friendship is growing. So I've visited them. They have visited. We've done a number of projects with them. So this time they want to go to Bidibidi, and I said we can carry along, go with the Rotarians of Yumbe, and our friendship will grow. And you never know what will come out of that. And most of them are doctors. They are ENT specialists, and they have trained. The current hospital director of a rural regional referral hospital was trained by them. So they have a project called Uganda Hearing Project. So they are ENT specialists, ear, nose, and throat specialists. And you never know when they come to Bidibidi, they may get interested and do something there. So I will agree, and I will influence that we go to Zone 1.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Hello. Just to add on what Gloria has said, yeah, our international partners will be here, and maybe Gloria, we need to add the team of Yumbe on the preparation group. Since Vaga is here, he would help us coordinate all the visits towards Zone 1. Since now we have agreed and we are going to announce to the other members in the next meeting, which will start at 5, then we'll also have to add him in the group, and we see all the other arrangements so that for him, he can help us mobilize on the preparations for Zone 1. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we shall add Innocent. We shall add Innocent and maybe one Rotarian.
Okay.
On the committee that is planning the visit.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you
Yes,
so much.
if I may, Innocent, you will need to also consult with them do they need to stop at UNHCR to get a briefing on the UNHCR's perspective with bitty bitty? I don't know. Will they need to stop at the camp commander's position to introduce themselves and say what they're doing? So when you're planning, you need to tell them what stops are possible and or required to make, and more or less how long that will take, so they can plan their trip appropriately.
Yes.
That's all.
Yeah, thank you, Chris, for raising that. One of the reasons we need Innocent is because we also need the contacts. We need the OPM, the head of OPM in Arua, and we need the camp commandant's contact. So we need to, they have to be informed, because this is a big number. 11 Rotarians from Canada, that's a big number to visit the camp. So including the Rotarians. So I need those contacts so that we can do the letter writing and getting the permission, approval for those Rotarians to visit. So that's why I have Innocent on board, so that he can give us the contacts of some of the people in those locations, and we look for those in Arua and so forth. Yeah, it's for that planning.
Okay. Yeah, Gloria, thank you so much. I think that is very good. I can be able to send you the contracts of the commandant and even assistant commandant for zone 1, so that yeah, you can be able to build the letter and send it. I think that is a very good idea. I'm going to send them as soon as possible.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you much.
Innocent, the visit is 1 full day for Yumbe. So we'll have to leave here early, and of course, yeah. So we need to arrange all that, and then I don't know, we'll talk more on that during the preparation. I don't know also whether they're supposed to have the lunch in Yumbe, which proper place is there, and then maybe also meet the Rotarians in Yumbe. Of course, we'll come at the house also as well. So all that, we'll put them into consideration, and maybe you'll have to join the next. We shall share the link of the next meeting. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Lillian.
Okay, thank you so much. May I also know whether the date for the visit will be put in the next meeting, because one of the Rotarians in the room would also like to know that.
Oh, they'll be here on, they're arriving on 14th in Arua, okay. So they will go to Bidi on 16th of January.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah. The advance team is actually arriving tomorrow in Kampala. So we shall be in Bidi on Tuesday, 16th of January.
Okay.
The team is arriving early, like they'll be in Kampala tomorrow. Then they go to Western Uganda. After that, they will come back to Kampala. Then they go to Murchison Falls National Park, and then from there they go to Arua.
Okay.
And so they have 4 days in Arua, and we have spared 1 day to be in Yumbe. So that's beautiful.
We need you. We appreciate you people. We appreciate you. You're welcome. Advance. Rotarians from Canada. You are all welcome.
Montezuma, may we request that Rotarian Ava Niakato introduce herself?
Yes.
We have a guest, Eva Niakato.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guest.
Eva.
Yeah.
Maybe she's in office. Ifa is a member of Rotary Club of Arua, and
Okay,
she works with Uganda Revenue Authority. She sits in
Wow.
the head office in Nakawa, but she's a
Okay.
member of Rotary Club of Arua.
Since
And she must be in office right now.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
We also have President Eco City is online.
Wow.
President
Oh, she has dropped off.
Eco City. Wow. Where is Eco City?
President
Oh, okay, I've seen a D.
Okay, that's great. We're hearing great people joining you, Rotary clubs of Arua and those other places. We are here planning to lobby potential people who are, yes, doctors and all those areas that struggle to love them. Yes.
I think President Dora has meeting Mike. She wants to say something.
Okay.
Yes. Good evening. I'm just on call. This is Rotarian Dora Prosi from Arua Eco City. It's been nice listening in and learning from you. And greetings from the Rotary Club of Arua Eco City family. Thank you.
Welcome.
and I believe that is all of our report from outside of Yumbe. So thank you.
Welcome.
Yes.
You're welcome. I think from this point, we can end up. If there's no another update or another addition, supplement, and so on, I think we can adjourn from here. Wow, good. Okay, so at this point in time, we can rise up for our final toast. Yeah, our final toast will be read by Bako Kubra. Before she proceed, I want to appreciate everyone who has stand up for this fellowship today. We are very grateful. We have said a lot. We learned a lot from you people. That is so marvelous. I'm grateful to take this seat today to share with you. I feel so big. I feel so proud. Wow. That the next time I also feel to take this seat. So the final toast here will be read by.
The final toast is being read by Bako Kubra, First Lady.
Wow.
By Innocent. I give you Rota International.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We meet next Wednesday.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. See you in 12 days.
Thank you for starting the new year in a hyper mood.
Thank you.
We are proud. We are proud. So we are not going to be missing proud parents from Yumbe.
Thank you.
Happy New Year, all.
Okay, thank you.
Next time, we